image or picture. And we know what images and pictures are, and it's exactly what they give us. When you take, our optics with these super zoom cameras now have outgrown their lies. And we can zoom in on stars and see that they're energetic balls of energy with different patterns and stuff in them. All the stuff you're seeing here is supplied by NASA.
Yeah, back this animation up there showing. That's an animation.
Animation.
Roll it. I know animation. It is. Roll it.
And you know how NASA's always coming up, hey, we found this deep space object. On Halloween, they found an asteroid that looks like a skull, and the sunspots looked like a jack-o'-lantern on the sun. Do you believe that stuff? I mean, they are laughing in our faces. Getting back to what you were saying,
wait a minute,
why would they lie?
I have a big green filter that I used to look at the sun more than anything through my 12-inch
and what you're seeing is a light in the sky.
What are you at Subway? Let him talk. Let the guy talk.
Yeah. What you're seeing is a light in the sky. You were asking me before why the deception, and the deception is to make you think that you are insignificant, make you think that God doesn't exist. The greatest, the saying, the greatest trick the devil ever did was to prove that he didn't exist. To make you believe that it didn't exist, but the greatest trick the devil ever did was to make you think God doesn't exist.
Well, let me throw
For
this
me
in then.
to say that is an amazing thing.
Sure. I know the globalists are trying to build a false reality and insert us into it. Currently, that's what they want, is into virtual reality. They want to take us out of this reality into that. Are you saying we're already in that reality, already in a false reality?
This reality that, the world is a stage is an understatement. Everything that's presented to us is complete and utter nonsense. Here's the thing. Again, as I said in the beginning, truth is the enemy of knowing. Lies are easy. You just lie. Okay, I believe it. But if you want to know the truth, you got to take the time and effort. And where can you go? You used to be able to go to YouTube and type in flat earth and you'd come up with all of these videos. Now they've changed the algorithms. It's all hidden. When I upload a video, I have all my subs. None of them get notified anymore. If you try to find my channel, we
know all about the censorship.
Yeah. It's eagle versus serpent. Knowledge is power.
Right. I have a challenge for people. The Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app. It's $3. It's super cheap. It cost me a ton of money to make, and I didn't make it to make money. I made it to bypass. You got to feed yourself putting out
your cosmology, which I think is healthy to question everything. Cosmology means worldview. Respect.
The point of the app. Every day I serve a new video on it. That it's a short video during the week, longer ones on the weekend, and I challenge people if they watch the video every day for 2 weeks. They will know that the Earth is not a ball, and they will dig deeper, and it bypasses YouTube's recommendations. Like if you watch a video that debunks something NASA did or debunks the spinning ball, the next video is the opposite of that, served by YouTube. But the app takes that away because it's feeding you playlists.
No, I understand, and we'll plug your stuff more, and I want to go look at it myself. But just, again, from your research, if you guys are right, is it other humanoids controlling us? Or, I mean, what would it be? Why would they want to, and why would the people on this planet, the scientific establishment, try to keep us from the fact that we're really
Didn't Epstein blackmail all these scientists? We were talking about that yesterday.
Yes,
science is corruptible, right?
And there's also there's people that just don't know. They're brainwashed, and they believe that, people that are doing extraterrestrial research, aliens, extraterrestrials, think of the word, the etymology, extraterrestrial, extra territory. They're coming from the extra lands beyond where we're allowed to go. I believe, don't have any proof, it's my opinion, that there are extraterrestrials, but they're not a spaceship a flight away, light years away. They're a day trip on a commercial airliner away. And we just don't have access to those lands.
And the globalists have treaties with them not to blow us up.
Well, no one is allowed to independently.
There's too many of us, so they're getting ready to kill us because the guys next door have more advanced technology. Our elite's going to go hang out with them, but we've got to all die as the cost of it.
If you
that's actually the plan being made. Satan's made a deal. This isn't flat Earth. This is the elites believe off-world entities, interdimensional, have made deals with them, and as long as they kill everybody, they get to be the new gods. Now that's an official globalist view.
Or maybe the official globalist glue. I can't speak. The official globalist.
Got an alien inside
idea, whatever. I just lost my words. Is that those aliens are here, not from outer space. It's all here. Thanks, Alex.
I'm just having some fun. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Eddie's about to kill me.
Well, I mean, it's like, come on, dude. You believe everything's a lie.
You challenge me to a battle?
You believe everything's a lie by the media, but you believe this one thing.
It's like, how do you believe this one thing from the media, but you don't believe anything else?
Just because they're lying about chemtrailing. Oh, let me ask you this. They now admit, sir, that they are manipulating the atmosphere and the weather, and that we were all right about that. How does that fit into this?
Yeah, well, think about it. If you're trying to manipulate the weather on a spinning ball with a vacuum over a pressurized atmosphere, how does that work? If we are in an enclosed system, probably a lot easier to manipulate the weather. I don't know exactly what all the spraying in the sky is about. There's probably multiple reasons.
Well,
again, it's above my head. I'm not there.
Hey, if they say, real quick, and I'm just trying to ask questions of skeptics right here. If I say I fly around the world, what is actually happening?
Right. So people have only circumnavigated east and west. East and west are circles around the center point. If you were 1 mile from the North Pole, your compass is pointing to the North Pole, and you wanted to go east, you have to keep that compass pointing to the North Pole. 3.14 miles later, you're back to where you started from.
What if I chartered an airplane in the summer, landed in Antarctica, and then asked them to fly over the rest of it? Let's say I flew down from Chile, and then I said, now I'm going to fly back over and go over to South Africa.
Right. So if you look at on the app, there's a frequently asked questions called circumnavigation, and it shows that it's never been done. Billions of people have done it east and west. People have gone over the north to the other side, but no one has gone south and come back up the other side. Because you can't. The earth is flat.
Alex, why don't you fund that? Why don't you fund somebody going
Alex,
to
you can
the
fund
south?
it, but it will never happen. You won't be able to go. They had a flight last year. They took money for it, and then it disappeared, and it never happened. Because
can I have a document again, shot, please? Well, I think this is the ultimate quest, and I'll get on a plane with a bunch of you guys, and we'll go down there.
No, you go.
Alex, I got a better idea.
Here's your real quick. You're saying it's flat,
that the earth is
and
flat.
so we basically just sail around in circles instead of because again, you could go to South America and then fly south, and then I guess come back up on the other side of the planet.
That never happens.
And come back up
Never
to Australia.
done.
You just haven't looked into it. That never happens. That never happens. They just doesn't happen.
Look at the circumnavigation videos on the Flat Earth Podcast website or on the app, and you'll see how they've been faking
it. What we'll do is, this is important enough. How about we have you come in studio? I'll fly you here. You can load all the graphics and stuff in here, and then you can convince me of this because you
got them.
In Dallas, Texas, on November 14th and 15th, this is the Flat Earth International Conference, FE2019.com. You're invited.
Dude,
I have a VIP ticket for you, and it's 2 days. And you will see, the ballers walk in, but they don't walk out. Okay? The Flat Earth International Conference, November 14th and 15th in Dallas.
Stay there. We're going to come back for a little while, and then I've got Dr. Nick Begich, who exposed HARP and globalism and the New World Order and the plan with the 5G 20 years before. We're going to get his take on this. Like, let's bring Begich in instead of 15 after. Let's bring him in at 6 after and get his take on this. Have a big roundtable, but keep our esteemed guest, Dave Weiss, the FlatEarthPodcast.com with us. Don't forget, I have the new 51st state T-shirts where the astronauts going to get the moon for the 51st state. That funds our operation. All the big sales have to end this Sunday. InfoWarsStore.com.